All right, in today's video, I'm going to give you guys a play that you could be running against the DB Fire, which is the dollar defense, which is a really good defense that the pros are using. I'm using it. It's phenomenal. It's probably the #1 defense in the game as far as the personnel, the formations, you know what I mean? You got defensive backs that are out there, they're fast, and you just have blitzes that really, they're really hard to stop. However, I'm going to give you guys a play from the Bills offensive playbook out of the split slot that you could be running to just torch whoever is running this defense. Before we get into it, drop a like, subscribe. You want to learn the full defense? The full championship dollar scheme is in the members area right now. We also have the Wild Trips Pats. We have Skimbo's offense, Vo's offense. We have the defense. We have Wild Trips Pats, which is one that I use religiously. The gun bunches are obviously in there. They're part of the Bo's and the Skimbo schemes. We have the big nickel cover 4 quarters right now. The SS Blitz 2 is about to drop in the members area. We got more coming, man. So just everything you need to know, the best stuff in the game, not just anything, the best stuff in the game is in there. Trips tight ends in there. That's a championship dollar offense. I mean, not championship offense. My apologies. All right. Anyway, let's talk about the split slot. Name of the player we're going to be talking about right here, if I can find it, is going to be the Slot Flood. This play is phenomenal against the DB Fire. We'll go ahead and run DB Fire 2. And we can keep using auto flip. Let's just keep it there. It doesn't matter. And right here, the setup is going to be easy, man. Okay, you'll see that I already have Diggs in his X factor, which is consecutive passes, not targeted, 1 of 3. Wins rat catches, but that's fine. But he does have jukebox acrobat, so he'll dive and stuff like that for balls and catches and stuff like that. And the jukebox gives me good steering whenever I'm out there trying to run for a touchdown. Okay, so the setup is simple for this one. We're gonna take Y, put him on a wheel route, block the running back, and put A on an in route. This is gonna be your setup and your look right here. And the only reason we're running the wheel route is that if this guy's blitzing and he's using the left side, we can actually throw it to the wheel immediately because the guy's blitzing, right? However, the vertical hook should play it, so we won't be able to do it against this defense. It just depends if the user's on that side or not. So he's your bailout. However, he does a second thing. He keeps the deep half honest, which allows this post to come underneath. You know what I'm saying? So the deep half has to respect his position because of what's coming, and that's the way it works. Now, one of the most important things when you're playing against DB Fires, you have to sit in the pocket. If you try to go outside like this and I'm coming backwards, look what happens. Okay, you see that? Look what happens, right? You don't want to keep drifting backwards out of the pocket. I used to do that a long time ago, but I don't do that no more. What I do instead is I'll set it up like this. I'll snap the ball and then I'll step into the pocket and then I'll throw this right here. Like I said, it is money. I mean, it's probably touchdowns if they're running DB Fire. All right, again, remember stepping up to the pocket is key, it's crucial. So let's talk about the adjustment slowly. Wire triangle, Y, which is your running back, and then right stick up for Will. You'll see that in the box. We're gonna block our running back, which is Murray. Wire triangle selecting RB or R1, and then right trigger for pass block. You see it right there. And then take A, wire triangle selecting A, left stick to the left for in route. You see that? In route. Now it looks like this. This is all we want right here. We want to take a shot to the left side. We snap the ball. We step into the pocket. Come over here on the post like that. And that's gonna be another touchdown against that defense. Now, let's just assume the user's back there, like he's playing that left side. He floats back there and you're a little worried, right? It's harder to do it right here because the user's not out there. However, the A route does get open. So if I come out here and then I step into the pocket, I can find this little window and he's open right there. Now remember, the user's gonna be right or left side. The user's not really gonna be worried about that guy, right? They're gonna be worried about something like a crossing route. So they'll drift further back than 3 or 4 yards. Most users that I've seen, I mean, there is the rare Timmy who will sit low with his user, but for the most part, users wanna be user gods, right? They want to take the crossing route. They want to take the out route or the corner route. That's what they're thinking about in their head. So they're never worried about what you're doing here underneath. And that's what we do. We come over here underneath. We find a little window. We can try to steer out of there with a juke and stuff like that. But you see it in action now. Another thing is that with this defense and when people run it, you can also run the halfback gut. This play right here in a run play is phenomenal as well. It takes advantage of the defense being weak, and then you can just get out there. So if you have someone with jukebox as far as your running back, you can do that as well, man. That's going to be mad yards consistently against these defenses because the way they are set up in the line and the way the split formation is designed to hold the blocks or block anybody coming, right? So typically before, what's going to happen is if you do not have these guys on the bottom like Murray, like in the split formation, the guys on the edges will just come around and sack your running back. If you have a formation like this, like split offset, things of that nature, split close, Try to find you a good run play to counter the DB fire or the dollar in general, because remember what's happening is these guys can get around the edges. You'll see that he jets to the outside waiting for somebody. Okay, I'll run it a couple more times so you guys can see it in action, okay, because I don't want you guys to feel like, oh, it's not working. Right, so let's go ahead and do halfback gut again. Let's see where he goes with his block. But he kind of runs out there. I kind of messed that up. I did the animation where I came inside and I held the right trigger down. You don't want to do that either, okay? You want to just get out of the backfield and then hit the boost and take off, okay? And like I said, if you have better running backs, you can score touchdowns probably a lot easier against that defense. Now, another play that you have in here is the back to the slot flood on this play right here, okay? However, you can flip the play this way, right? And understanding how the defense works with soft squats and the way this one's set up, you'll have your flat route most of the time. So right here, the blitz goes, we have our flat, boom, and it's money. All right, now remember, this play is crucial to understand that you're not gonna have a lot of time. You already gotta know who you're going with. And like I said, the vert hook is out there, but what we wanna do is we wanna hit this guy, if there's a user, out to the outside. That's the idea. This is, if the user's on that side, you know, and it's DB fire, you know it's money. You know it's money because, I actually messed that up, because of the way the defense is going to react. Okay, so the cloud flat or the soft squat that's on the left side of the field with X is going to back up. Got no choice. We lead passes away from the vertical hook. I hold the left stick and then I click it, okay? I'll do it again. Like I said, but this is just assuming the user's over there. Pass lead away, boom, and that's how we get that pass off right there without it getting picked, because I think it's imperative and important that you understand. Now, this is the Bills playbook. What other plays do we have in here that are decent? So you do have the RPO run plays. You have the PA wheel switch. Doubles in, which is decent, I guess, if you're looking for the in routes. If you want to run like a levels concept, it's pretty good. But the backs cross, if someone's running man defense on you, if they switch to a man variant or man defense in general, let's say cover one, robber press, right? These guys in the backfield, bro, they do work. Boom. Or I couldn't throw that. But you'll see that they run double in routes, and these are in routes that are designed to just cook man defense again. And these are double. I don't have the fast running backs, but I do have this guy right here, right? But I don't have the fast running backs. If you have the mismatch, backfield mismatch and stuff like that, you guys are gonna go to work. It's gonna be easy. Now, alternatively, you don't really have to do that, right? You see me coming over here and cooking. You can actually take them both, right? And run them both on out route. So to go like this, you can flip it. I mean, make it hell for anyone running man defense on you is the idea, and you could use your running backs to do it, okay? Remember that. You can use your running backs. You'll see you'll get this animation where he just gets open immediately. And there's going to be times that the pass rush is going to get you. You got someone like the Browns with an elite pass rush you see that? It's an elite pass rush. Right? I don't even know what they have to do with the edge threats, I would imagine. Edge threat, elite. Dominant pass rush moves from the edge, dominant edge rush moves that increase QB pressure. So you see what I'm saying? It's not like I'm going against just bums. These guys are the elite right here, RB, boom. And if you have fearless, or you have the abilities, you'll be good. We have pass lead elite pretty much. So if you have fearless or whatever, you're gonna be good, bro. Like sometimes they get stuck, man, so you can't throw those. Now, I recommend it if you're gonna throw out route, it's never to the short side of the field, it's always to the right side of the field. So what I would do is select this guy and then move him out. You'll see that his route stays the same, but now we have this route coming this way, and then we can run our running back and then him going against this way. So like I said, you just mess around with the plays, get to know them, use them in whatever situations. It's a decent formation that you can blend in with your main scheme. I wouldn't really main scheme this formation. There's no decent corner routes and stuff like that, but it is really good against DB Fire. I recommend it. Drop a like on today's video. Love you guys, man. Peace.